Hello, Nistas and Nistas. Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista. And over here, we do mainly things fragrances. So if you're interested in hearing about the fragrances or fragrance combinations that I wore the week of June 30th, please stay. So starting the week of June 30th, which was last week, you guys, I started Sunday off and I was purposefully, did I say it right? Purposely. I was purposely, is that right? Purposefully. Well, on purpose, I was really pairing the vacay and the bottle because I just really wanted to kind of embody the fragrances. I have been wearing them in isolation and I have just been having a good time with them because I think they are nice fragrances. Also, I wanted to really experience them just in case I need to tip over to Huda Beauty or Sephora and pick up another set because it comes in a gift set. And if you guys hear my little power fan blowing in the back, it is because when filming, you have these lights surrounding you and it gets a little warm, you guys. So Sunday, I started off with the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. Now, if I don't mention a moisturizer, you guys just know this is my go-to. I always use a light oil, and this is the one that I have been using for quite some time because I have many bottles of it because it's just that good, you guys. So this is the Coco shade. So if I don't mention a oil or a moisturizer, 9 times out of 10 I've used that because you have to have moisturized skin if you plan on allowing your fragrances to last as long as they're going to last, or as long as they can last. So this is the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. It has some key notes of candied pear, sweet violet, bubble gum, white caramel, and rock sugar and vanilla. So I decided to pair this with the lemon sugar. This is from the Vacay in a bottle. This is Capri in a bottle. And this reminds me a lot, you guys, of the Hard to Get that was recently released by Jackiana. I do have that in the collection as well, but these two, they pair together so good. It just smelled like some sweet lemon candy and I really enjoyed it. It was a vibe. Really enjoyed it. So that was my fragrance for Sunday. Okay, so moving on into Monday, you guys, it was somewhat of a repeat, but my girl over on Instagram, Indigo Danny, go check her out. She do marvelous fragrance combinations. So she just took this combination to a whole nother level, you guys. And this was so good. So shout out to Indigo Danny on Instagram. All right, so on Tuesday, you guys, I started with the Topless Tangerine Body Butter right after showering. And the best way to, I'm sure you already know, to add your moisturizer is when your body is damp, not completely dry, but damp. And it allows the oil to just fully saturate into the skin. So I started with the Josie Maran Topless Tangerine. And then I went in with the Calypso Clementine. I'm so disappointed in myself because I did not get a full size of this while it was on clearance. And I have really been enjoying this. I've just about used this up. So I went in with the Calypso Clementine from Bath and Body Works. Then I added some of the Seville Orange Nest perfume oil and the pulse points all over in the pulse points. And then I went in with the spray-on fragrances. I started off with the Tangerine Boy by Phlur. This is so good. It is citrusy and sweet all in one. This is good. I think I want to get this in full bottle. And then I went in with the Marrakesh in a bottle Orange Blossom. This is more of a neroli fragrance because the orange blossom in here is so deep. But I want to give a shout out again to my girl Indigo Danny over on Instagram. Check her out, Indigo Danny with an I. She does beautiful fragrance combinations. I have tried several of our fragrance combinations. So that was my fragrance combination for Monday. Now, moving on into Tuesday, I'm still in the tropics, you guys. I'm having a good time and I'm still there in my mind. All right, so I started off with the Tropodelics, and this is from Bath and Body Works. This has fragrance notes of passion flowers, and it has some ylang in it. It's a beautiful summertime fragrance. It definitely is. If you're not a person that enjoy those coconutty summertime type of fragrances, I would definitely recommend this one. So I went in with those two body care products, and I also sprayed on some of my Tom Ford Soleil Blanc Shimmering Body Oil. And you know what Soleil Blanc gives. It also gives you like this floral, it's even in here, but it gives you like that coconut suntan vibe. So I went in with that. And in my post points, I use the Balinese coconut. This is the Nest perfume oil. So good. And I went in all over with the Miami Nectar, you guys. This is so good. Every time I see this, I just think about white sand, turquoise waters, pristine resort. This is so good. This has that note of frangipani in it. It has coconut water in it. It is absolutely beautiful, you guys. And I topped it off with the Maldives and a bottle Ylang Coco 22 from KayAli. This is my number one, by the way. This is so good. So good. My number one from that set. So that was my fragrance combination for Tuesday. Now moving on into Wednesday. Wednesday, I was playing around in my samples, and I have smelled this fragrance several times when I have gone to Sephora, and I've smelled it a couple times at Saks. But I think this is going to be my next Kilian fragrance. This is Can't Stop Loving You by Kilian. So I did use this, and this right here in the description, it says it's an orange blossom underlined with black coal, insanely majestic, orange flower, lavender, citrus, honey from Providence. This is an orange blossom fragrance. It smells really pretty, really like this. But I also paired it with the Marrakesh in a bottle orange blossom from KayAli. But because I couldn't go the way that I wanted to go with this, and when I got ready to leave out that day, I didn't really smell my fragrance. So what I did was I refreshed it with this, and it actually turned out really nice. This fragrance definitely needs some help because it is a toilette and it just needs help. But the remnants of what I had from this on and this, it paired absolutely well. So that was my fragrance for Wednesday. Thursday, I started off with one of my favorites, you guys, and I'm just about out of this. This is Valentino Yellow Dream. So beautiful. Sugar and citrus. That's exactly what this is. Lemon to be exact. This is so good. I love this. This is another one of my freshest fragrances that I really like. But what I did do, because I'm in my vacay in a bottle from the box from KayAli, I did add the lemon sugar to it. And it paired really well together. This is more of a fresh lemon, and this is more of a sweet lemon. So it went together. Like, we go together. It did well. So it was really nice. Really enjoyed that. So that was my fragrance for Thursday. Now, Thursday night, of course, that was the 4th of July, and I ended up putting on my sangria and saffron that evening. I took a shower and got dressed, and hubby and I went out to fireworks and to a friend of his house, and this was really good. And I think it's friend spray, but I didn't even have issues with the bugs bothering me. So this fragrance really good. I told you the fragrance notes that stand out in here is definitely the saffron and the raspberry. So good. So that was my fragrance for Thursday night. All right, now moving on into Friday, I'm still in my vacay in a bottle, in a box from KayAli in my mind. So So I'm still there, and I wanted to really play around with one that I just haven't given a lot of love or shine or thought, I guess. But this is Maui in a bottle, and this is Sweet Banana 37. And I paired it with none other than Ambrosia Imperial. And I was replaying one of my videos, and I mentioned her fragrance with banana in it, AI the Greats, and I named her other fragrance, the Amorous Intense, and I don't even own Amorous Intent. I meant to say Ambrosia Imperial, but if you know, you knew what I was talking about. So I paired these two together, and it was bananas. When I showed it on my Insta story, I had to go and find that song. Who was that? Lady Gaga. But it was so good. This was a hit. So I need a full-size bottle of this because this was so good together. Now, this right here, she's that girl. She's definitely a powerhouse. So if you wanted to pair these fragrances, I would definitely recommend you carrying this along with you as a refresher, because this girl right here, she's starting to show because she is just that strong. It's good. But those were my fragrances for Friday. Paired really, really well. Really enjoyed it. Now moving on into Saturday, I did use my Brazil nut oil with this particular fragrance combination, and it was just something sweet and cute. Really enjoyed it. One of my summer fragrances, summer favorites. This one is in my top 3 of KayAli. But after applying my Brazil nut oil, I went in with the Utopia Vanilla Coco 21. So this is white florals, coconut, and vanilla. It's so good. Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. Really enjoyed it. I get so many compliments when I wear these fragrances. But what I decided to do, I wanted to add a little bit more sweetness to it, and this is definitely sweetness. This is like sweet tooth sweetness, because this smells just like vanilla extract, like the kitchen counter vanilla extract. But I paired those together for Saturday. So those were my fragrances for the week of June 30th. Please leave any comments below of the things that you enjoyed the week of June 30th. Let me know of any combinations that you think I should try. And let's just talk about it in the comments section. I thank you guys. I greatly appreciate you for showing back up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.